your husband.
I find this line incredibly impactful because this happens in our real life as well too if we are paying attention to the world around us. If, say, we're looking to solve a problem or we're looking to figure something out, someone or something will be brought into our reality that'll tell us exactly the thing that we were thinking about or we needed to hear at said time. So as we can see from Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Jane was looking at the footage from when she attacked the guy that was running in the buggy, and she's like, I know this, but I can't put my finger on it, but there's something with how he does his leg, how he like flicks it a couple of times. She's like, I've seen this, but it's like, where? And then all of a sudden the side character is like, it's your husband. And that's when she connects all the dots. She's like, oh, it is my husband. My husband's been the one that has been this spy, this convict, this killer for the past 5 or 6 years that we've been together. And she's like, what? This doesn't even make sense. And this has happened to me in my own everyday life too. Like, I was having dinner with a friend of mine the other day, and she was telling me the story of like how there's this thing in spirituality where if you open your palms, things are going to come to you, and if not, like if you hold your palm shut, eventually it'll like suffocate and kill itself. But like if you have open palms, it's a lot more willing to be brought into your reality or into your world. And that got me thinking. I was like, that's interesting, because that's exactly what she did within Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Was Jane was looking at the footage and she looked back and she's like, I know this, but I don't know it 100%. And that's why a lot of the things that I do in my life is like I look for signs and conversations, and I look at people and situations as a mirror reflection of like, what is this trying to teach me? What is this trying to tell me? What am I supposed to learn from this experience? Because once we graduate from high school, middle school, or college, there's no really any test any longer. Life is the test. And that's what Jane was realizing throughout this whole episode or through the movie, was she was picking up on everything that she needed to pick up on. If we just open our eyes and are more observant of the situations around us, we'll be able to identify the problems before they arise so that we can avoid a lot of the pain and heartache that may come along with finding out that maybe your husband is a killer and maybe your wife is also a killer too, or even the relationship that you're in is maybe either doomed to succeed or doomed to fail. It's a matter of listening to like other situations when you're looking into something compared to just letting it go by the wayside.